sneaking around in a skin-tight safety orange dress. It's my fiancé-stealing niece, Natalie.
You too, Uncle Todd.
From what I understand, you don't live here anymore.
You're right, I moved out.
So you're trespassing. I should call the cops. Hello? Is this the Lambview Police Department? Is there anybody there that I could speak to? Someone who hasn't slept with Natalie? One second.
It's pretty funny. I mean, it would be if you had your facts straight. Who you been talking to, Jess?
Yeah. And, after what she said, I'm surprised to see you here.
Well, I came for Liam's jacket. I left it when I moved out. Thought I could sneak in the house without running into anybody, but I wasn't aware that Mom got an attack dog.
If you really wanted to stick it to your twin, stealing her fiancé and then moving in with him, it's a great kind of 1-2 combination.
Yes, well, at least I didn't kill my twin. Which is more than I can say for you.
I didn't kill my twin, although I really wanted to. And your friends, your really good friends at the police department, they agree with me because they kicked me loose. They got nothing on me. They can't prove that I had anything to do with Victor's death.
Well, once we get the murder weapon.
You're going to cross me right off the list because I didn't do it. I didn't fire the weapon. I only gave the gun to Louis.
Louis. Right, down at the docks. I heard about that one. And then John sent Brody down to the docks, and guess what? No Louis, no gun.
Yeah, that's because your boyfriend Brady, he's not a very good police officer. Either that or he wasn't looking for Louis.
Are you saying that Brody would bury evidence?
I don't know. You think Brandy's got it in for me?
He doesn't even know you.
Exactly. So why don't you all stop behaving like little children pointing fingers and be grown-up cops and find the weapon and clear my name? I spent 8 years locked up. I have no intention of ever going back to a cell.
Please. Uncle Todd that we all know and love would do anything to stay out of jail. He'd destroy evidence, buy out a judge, whatever it takes. I mean, what's a little thing like a murder conviction to stand in your way?
You have children now, right? You have a child? And you still don't get it? I didn't see my kids for 8 years. Now that I'm finally with them, the last thing I need is them thinking that I killed their so-called father, especially Jack.
I wouldn't count on Jack coming under your side. It sounds like he's in Victor's camp.
More like he hates me.
Wonder why.
I don't know. I don't. The only crime that I've committed is not getting to be the guy that raised him. And that wasn't even my fault. I would do anything for my kids. And you used to know that about me. In fact, the only thing that kept me going when I was locked up was the thought of my children. I was wondering, what were they wearing to school? Does Star know how to drive? Does Jack know how to throw a spiral? What would they like for their birthday? It was very, very difficult.
Sorry.
Yeah, so am I. And now Jack, he thinks that I knocked him out and took the keys and snuck into his house and killed the only father that he's ever known. And I hate that. That kills me. I would never do anything like that to Jack. Jack loved Victor, even though, from what I hear, Victor wasn't much of a father.
I'll agree with you on that. Victor let Jack get away with murder. Literally.
What are you talking about? Murder? Jack's just a kid.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you should talk to Blair about this.
Well, no, hold on. I'm talking to you about this. Okay, when I first got back to town, I read something about Jack being accused of something, but that was it. The charges were dropped.
They were.
He was guilty.
That's for a jury to decide. Unfortunately, it didn't get that far.
He's my son. Please tell me, what are you talking about? What happened?
Fine. Jack's a bully. He likes to pick on weaker kids. This past year, he picked on my nephew, Shane, who's had a lot of problems. You know, he had cancer and asthma, and I mean, he's the kind of kid who likes to spend his free time drawing, okay? And Jack and his friends just continued to bully him until Shane's life got so miserable he tried to kill himself.
God.
Yeah. And it didn't stop. They continued to bully him, and then they tried to lure him into this vacant house, but Gigi, Shane's mom, intercepted the message and wanted to confront Jack. And Jack locked her in the basement, where she died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
I don't believe you.
Well, it only gets worse, because Victor didn't want his kid to go to jail, so he paid off another father to have his kid confess, and Jack walked.
This is all my fault. This is my fault. If I'd been there for Jack, none of this would have happened. I'm not...
Once a kid leaves in the morning, most parents have no idea what they're doing. You can't blame yourself. You weren't even here.
I made a promise to myself that I would never let my kids go through the kind of things that I had to go through when I was their age. That they'd never have to deal with the guilt of having done something wrong. Killing someone is not the kind of guilt that a kid is prepared to deal with. And I can't even talk to him because he hates me, because he thinks that I killed the only father that he's ever known, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do.
Prison really did a number on you.
I guess. Why? What does that mean?
I'm just saying that the Todd I used to know, well, I mean, he wouldn't let anything stop him, especially when it came to his kids. I mean, he wouldn't let anything get in the way from helping them, but I guess you've gotten used to giving up.
Yeah, you're right. I hate to admit it. Thank you for telling me, and thank you for listening to me.
Won't happen again.
Tell your boyfriends at the police department to stop eating jelly donuts and go find the gun.
Dad, what's up?
Dorian's gone, right?
Oh, I'm sure she missed you
Good.
too.
I need to talk to Jim.
Good luck with that.
Why? What happened?
Because he is really, really angry.
You know, it's one thing to lose the only father that you've ever known and be sad. It's another thing entirely to blame me for it.
Well, trust me, I've tried talking to him and he won't listen to me.
So I'm not his dad, and I'm nothing but a murderer.
Basically.
Where is he?
I think he's upstairs.
Can you go get him for me? I want to talk to him.
Yeah.
What?
Look at you.
I know, right?
I know.
Improved dad. Thanks, Shorty.
Not so short anymore.
Hey.
Hey, found Liam's jacket.
Yes, I did.
Did you run into anybody?
Yeah, my Uncle Todd. We were talking.
About what?
Well, it's just about family and kids, and you know what? I'm starting to think that he didn't shoot his brother.
Where's Jack?
He wasn't upstairs. He must have gone out.